Hello everyone. In this presentation, I'll share an overview of the DEP program onboarding. So the goals of this meeting are to welcome and onboard the members of the 4 DAOs, to connect you with your DAO facilitators, your group and teammates, to align on tool, workflows, and collaboration, and to set the tone for a creative, impact-driven experience. I will introduce information and resources to help you get started, such as our current state, program documentation, DAO budget concepts, proposal and reporting workflow, DAO tools, and our next milestone. I won't go into details, just provide a map to help you navigate through. First, let's review our journey so far. On the left, you can see a funnel chart of participant statistics, from 182 in the registration stage to 121 in qualification stage, 91 in verification stage, and now 61 members, including you, in the kickoff stage. We congratulate and truly appreciate your commitment. Let's nurture this spirit until the end. On the right is a timeline chart showing our current state, phase 3, onboarding and DAO setup. We have passed the preparation, recruitment, and selection phases. After onboarding, we will start the main phase, execution. Now, for your starting point, we recommend exploring our program documentation site, which we call DEP Docs, especially the onboarding hub section, with resources including DAO budgets and guides to use DAO tools, DEP branding guidelines, templates, and policy. In this onboarding hub, I would like to highlight on the left is the checklist for your onboarding. Since we are at the kickoff event now, you have already completed 5 action items such as joining Camera Discord, setting up your MetaMask wallet, joining your DAO space on SDAO, accessing the right share folder. We'll walk through the next 4 items together. On the right is the table of DAO-specific links, including links to your DAO space on SDAO, DAO right folder, Discord channel, check-in spreadsheet, proposal report form, and Padlet. We will take a closer look at some of these in the next few minutes. In the onboarding hub, we have a page that briefly introduces the DAO concept and basic terms for you to understand why we use the DAO model, what the governance tokens are used for, what a proposal is, and how it enables decision making, what quorum is, and how it helps the process. The next page, DAO operating playbook, explains the DAO governance flows, how a proposal becomes action, our DAO code for collaboration, and the conflict handling framework. Now, to the most important part, proposal and reporting. Here you will find proposal template and example, instruction on proposal submission and voting. We also provide templates for reporting, such as proposal reports, DAO summary reports, and the impact tracking template, along with the channel to submit them. Now, let's take a look at the tools you will use in this experimentation program. First, MetaMask. At this point, you all have confirmed your wallet for that. It is used to interact with SDAO, receive proposal funding, and earn card recognition. Next, each DAO has a DAO space on SDAO for members to submit and vote on proposal and manage DAO funds. We also use Google Drive share folder for dev material, DAO library and working files, and Camera Discord for discussion and collaboration. Again, you can check the onboarding hub on DevDocs for DAO-specific links as shown earlier. Now, please take note of our next milestone. October 10, we will meet again in the onboarding scenes meeting to align all DAOs before the execution phase and review the DAO proposal. Also, this day, October 10, all proposals will be submitted in the same day via the Create Proposal feature on SDAO with 14-day voting period. By October 17, the facilitator and tracking assistant will complete the preliminary qualification. And until October 24, the participant will vote on the qualified proposal listed in the voting tracking sheet. More detail can be found on the program timeline page on DEPDoc. Next, please note our support channel in priority order. During the program, if you have any issue, first please check our DEPDoc, then try asking your doubtmate in Discord. If still unresolved, you may reach out to camera team via the contact form. And finally, please make sure to check Discord and email every day. These are our main communication channel. Yeah, that's all for my part. Thank you for listening. We are honored to have your participation in this journey to shape the future of community governance and cooperation. Thank you.